Hello, everybody. I just wanted to take a minute and introduce you to the Tell Us What You Like to Do survey on ONET Online, as well as MyNextMove Online. If you are someone who's considering going to college and you're working through the process of trying to figure out your major, this interest profiler can be a really great place to get started. What I like about it is it doesn't take a ton of time. It's just about 60 questions. And what it really is, it's an interest profiler. So based on how you answer the questions, it's actually going to make suggestions for you and give you a place to start exploring. So let's get started. I just wanted to show you just a few quick little tricks about it. So you're going to click that purple button that goes to the interest profiler. And as you notice, or may not have, MyNextMove and ONET actually toggle back and forth seamlessly. So if you are on one site versus another, you have done nothing wrong. These are both websites that are run by the same organization, and it's actually sponsored by the U.S. Department of Labor. And they work seamlessly back and forth. So what's going to happen when you take the interest profiler is you're going to get scores in these 6 categories. And based on your scores, they're going to make recommendations for options that might be good for you. But let's walk through the process of getting started. An important thing to note is when you do take the interest profiler, you do not create an account. So what you want to do is when you do get your scores for the very first time, you want to screenshot this, write it down, print it up, and it will allow you to re-enter your results each time without having to retake the test. So we're going to hit start, and I'm just going to walk you right through the process. So we're going to hit next. If you spend some time, read through one of these pages, it's going to explain the survey to you, what you should and what you should not do. There are no wrong answers on this test. It's just honest answers. So we're going to move forward. And this is actually the test. So this is page 1. And what you're going to do is enter your score on a scale of 1 to 5. And like I said, there are 60 questions. And as you move through, it's going to explain these things to you. So what I'm going to do is go back just like I would if I was someone who had already taken the profiler and had my scores. So I'm on this main page. I hit enter scores. And I'm just honestly going to type in numbers. My students always laugh when I do this example on them. They think I'm making judgments based on our conversation when I'm giving them the example. That is not the case at all. And let's go to 5. And let's see what we come up with. So with these very random scores, what we're going to do is walk through the process. So what you can do is spend a little time and learn what each of the categories means, and see this print button right down here. You do have the option to print. So if you're someone that likes to create kind of a book that you can go back and access time and time again, printing might be a good option for you. Or you could save things as PDFs, have an electronic book. Then we're going to talk about interests and job zones and education. Okay, so you're going to read through all of this information as you go through. But the important thing that I want to get to are the job zones. So when you're considering going to school, when it comes to the career options that you're going to have, the level of education that you are willing to complete is directly correlated to the type of job that you're going to get upon graduation. This interest profiler is designed for anyone. It can be someone who says, absolutely, I'm done. High school, that's it for me. Or someone that says, I want a bachelor's degree. Or maybe someone back in the day didn't complete high school. So this interest profiler is designed for everyone. But if you are someone who's considering college, if you are thinking a bachelor's degree, you're going to be in about the number 4 area. So high job preparation. And if you click on it, it'll actually explain what that means. And if you are a master's or above, you're going to click on a 5. The good news is if you choose a 4 in this section, so for instance, right, I'm going to start by choosing 4, you can make changes once you have your results. So as you see, I'm continuing to hit the next button, and I'm finally here at my results. And what I can do is, as I said, you can change your education level, your preparation. So I'm in 4. If you clicked 5, there you go. right? It makes a difference on the types of opportunities that are available to you. You might see options pop up that one, you're already considering for yourself, or two, that you have no idea what that is. Community health worker, I never thought of that. So what does that mean? So here they're speaking a little bit in code. They're being more vague. As you get deeper into your research, it will become more specific. But the sunshine, right? A nice bright outlook. If it is an industry tied to the green industry, they will let you know. Or if there are registered internship programs, they will also let you know that up here. But if you click on this link, what you're going to see is some great information. This first My Next Move page is a great synopsis of information. So I say if this page interests you, then you should continue to move forward. So what you're going to see are typical job titles. They've actually been adding videos, which are about 1.5 to 2 minutes long. And they are very helpful. So I would recommend watching the video. Then we've got the what they do section, what on the job is like. Here in these boxes, I love this. It's the knowledge you need to know, the skills that you need to have, your abilities, personality traits. For any of you who have participated in other surveys, such as the Myers-Briggs, they are going to start to talk about your personality traits, so you can tie that information here, because it is very important to success and ability to stay in a career path long term. Technology that's being used, the level of education, again, the bright outlook, salaries, other options that are closely related. Like I said, if you do like this page, what I would recommend is moving forward to ONET Online through that link at the bottom. And this is much more in-depth research. So you don't want to start here because it will be very tedious. So I say start on the first page. And then again, if it interests you, move on to the next page. But as you see, it turns 5 tasks into 29. And that is a lot more reading, but if it is something that you think you might want to do, you can get a lot more detailed information. Again, the same thing with the skills, 5 into 7. Knowledge, so on and so forth. It also, the information gets much more specific about hiring and job stats, things like that. So this is a really good page to check out. So that's just a few minute ditty to get you started on the ONET and MyNextMove Interest Profiler. And there will be more videos to come about going through the information that is available, and that'll help you move in the right direction. Thanks everybody for listening, and have a great day.